Hey, yo, this is Eagle Eyes Odyssey, and I'm here to talk about Joshua, the defensive of God. That's the lessons that we're going to talk about in the Bible book. Okay, so I read the whole story of the paragraph, the rest of it on that paragraph, the whole thing from the Bible, when about the story and everything. It tells everything about you want God to have defensive things, like security stuff or some shit. You know, like for example, like someone's protected you, like your dad, your mom, your sisters, your daughters and sons and all that. You can just do what the hell that you need to be protective, so it doesn't get hurt. You know, you don't want to get everyone to get hurt if that's something, and that could be a bad thing, or something. But we want you to make you become successful. That's why we need you to regain possible. You know, everybody's protecting you. You know, America's protecting you, Mexico's protecting you, China's protecting you, and the others. When you get deported, that's something that's going to be bad for you. You know, defensive of God is a good thing to you, in your heart, in your soul. You need that for blessings. You know what I mean? That's why we need to take care of everything what we need, because God loves you. God loves you to become the successful things. But at the meantime, you just need to wake up. But you have to wake up everything that you need to have in your life. But at the end of the day, it's still going to be the end of the story, but it doesn't matter. But you can just still do everything you can. But you just need some good examples to your family. But don't get too bragged when you did me and my younger sister. You know, me and my younger sister were to give bad examples. We get the bad examples too much, because we did have some unrespected things, you know. But we need to learn a lesson about this stuff. Defensive of God and God's message. That's the best thing you do in your life. But if you haven't locked to protect you from stuff, that's police jobs. You know, police, they need to take care of it. And ICE, they have to take care of the people to send away from the deportation, and that's a big job for them. But they have to get paid by the Republicans, because Republicans are making a lot of money, especially Trump. You know, Donald Trump, he can do something worse. But in that worse in life, it's hard. But all you have to do in life is be pity and be grateful. You know, you have to be grateful if you have success in life when you're working at somewhere else. You know, that's the biggest joy that you need. All you need is the joy stuff. And that's the most perfect thing that you need in your life. Because everything, it will be happening. Like, for example, small things to grow bigger, whatever gets tough. Like in that episode for VeggieTales, Dave and the Giant Pickle. Dave and the Giant Pickle. It's different story, you know. It seems a little different because I looked at it at the VeggieTales episode. It's pretty crazy because they can't get over with this crazy shit. But you need to just think about the small things and big things to do. You know, it's the same shit. You know, defense of God helps you to protect you from God about wisdom, scary stuff, and all that shit. If you're scared about monkeys or Gugui, Chupacabra, and the others, well, don't worry. The cross will help you. Especially the front of the camera that we were talking about. This is the cross we're talking about. You know, Santa Maria, Guadalupe, and Jesus Christ, we will protect you with necklaces and religion briefs. That's the most important thing the defense of God will protect you from kukuis and the others. We don't want to get nightmares, but remember, make some good dreams, no nightmares, because we don't want to watch scary movies. Because remember, God protects you away from scary movies, because scary movies are going to give you harmless and hell. That's why you don't want to go to hell. You know, we want you to be in success in life. That's why we want to make sure we will have to be believing in heaven. Because heaven is the best thing what the defense of God would help you. And angels, they like to kiss you sometimes. I believe in angels, but angels been around here since like 2018 when I was blessed from my group of Chesed days. But that's all like back in 2018 to 2020. We stopped it because of the COVID, you know? I know it's hard without group of Chesed, but hopefully we'll find some other groups that we need to find, like Sea Church, you know? But it would be cool if I can join, but I haven't got a chance yet, so I need to see what's going on. But from now on, I love being defensive of God because it helps me to protect things from safety from me and my kids. You know, they're unsafe now. And my ex-girlfriend's not safe because if someone else is gonna get attacked, like her ex-boyfriend. And then I don't like it. You know, we want to be protective. You know, that's why we need to be safe on others, so someone doesn't get murdered. If someone's gonna take care of that child, they're gonna do something. That's why we want to protect you from hoods, because we don't want it to happen. And that's it. Well, I guess that's it for today. So this is Zigalize at the Sea. Keep it out of sea, keep it real.